Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new season of Dorot's World. Today we are making crispy Banga mirror fish. So I already washed my fish. I use a bit of vinegar to wash it. You can use lime juice, it will be the same. So I wash my fish, I use the knife and run it along the fish because although it look like there are no scales, there are fine scales there. So make sure you scale your fish. So after I wash them, I squeeze it a little bit to get out the water because this fish is very soft. It retains a lot of water and you want your fish to be dry. So I'm going to take my paper towel now and get rid of all the excess water that is there on the fish, on top of the fish. Make sure that we have no problem when we put them in the hot oil. So I will dry inside and I'll dry outside. Make sure to get everything there. And these fish, I notice they always come headless. I've never seen them in the supermarket with a head. I always get them this way. Sometimes they come in fillet form, but today I'm using the whole fish minus the head. Alright, so my fish, they are nice and dry, and I have my pot on the stove, medium heat, just making it hotter for now. There you go. And these fish, you just want a small amount of powder season on your fish. And this particular fish have to be seasoned properly to taste good. Usually you just use a little bit of season. This one will use a little bit of season also, but a variety of season. So for my regular fish, I would use black pepper and salt. But for this one, you will see the variety that I will use. So my pot is nice and hot. It is on medium heat, and I'll just add some oil to it. Maybe about 1/2 inch high, just enough to cover the bottom of the fish. So in this container, I have garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, cayenne, oregano, and dry thyme. If you look, you can see the leaves there. So this is the season that we'll be using today. As I said before, this type of fish need a variety of seasoning to taste really good. So I will add a bit of salt, just enough to taste. You just use the amount that you wish, that you like. And I'm adding some black pepper. Not a lot because I already have some cayenne pepper here. Alright, so I'll mix that up. Add it to my fish, and we don't want it to burn, so although we have a variety, we're not going to put a lot on it. Here we go. So we want to cover the entire surface with this seasoning. All sides. Want it to be seasoned properly. Inside and out. So I'll sprinkle some inside also at the top, and we want to work it in. So we'll cover all areas because all of it will be crisp, inside and out. At the top too, just work it in. And if you wish, you can leave it for about an hour for it to soak in. So now our fish is ready. Looks good to me. All right, well seasoned. And this is our flour. I'm going to put a light coat of flour on it. As I said before, this fish is soft. I want it to be as crispy as possible, and the flour will hold it together and make it crispy in the oil. So I'm adding here a bit of salt and a bit of black pepper, just to your taste. We just don't want to use the plain flour, so we have to season it a bit. So I just mix this in. That's our flour, and I'll place my fish in, and I want the flour to be inside also. Just remember, we want all of it to be crispy now. And this fish is so dry. So you just want to get rid of the excess flour. Look at it, perfect. And now it is ready for the oil. Alright, so allow them to fry properly. It means that my fire is not too high and they need to soak through. And because Banga have a tendency to break, it is very soft inside. That is why it holds so much water. It have a tendency to break when you want to turn it. So you have to just wait until it get nice and crispy on one side before you attempt to turn it. Because I'm telling you, it will break on you. And I don't think I want that to happen today at all. So let's exercise some patience while the fish fries. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the fish to fry, I'll start working on the sauce. So I have some tomato paste here. Just a little tomato paste. I'm going to add to this some water. Not much. Just a little bit of water. Trying to dissolve this. Tomato paste is a bit thick. So be patient when you're mixing this. Alright, so I'll add a bit of black pepper to this. Not a lot, yes, I have another pepper that I want to add to it. I have some more salt here. Okay. I'm shaking the vinegar, but sometimes it settles. So I'm going to put a little bit in there. And I'm telling you, I'm just judging all of this. We're just judging it. We don't like to measure now, we just like to judge. And I'll add some of the fish and meat sauce. And I'm putting a bit in there with some flavor. Right. And we can add more if we need some more later. Let's see the consistency and how it tastes. Alright. I'm gonna put a little bit of the bad boy in it. Our Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. Ooh. Have to have our Scotch bonnet. Just a little bit for now. Because I don't want the Scotch bonnet pepper to surprise me. Alright. Consistency is good. Alright, let's go and check on our fish now. Alright, let's see what's happening. A little stick. I realize. Okay, let's see. A little sticker. Alright. A little color. And the fish wants to stick and break. So I see if I can see this fish have a tendency to break while I turn it. I mean that I'm not going to turn that one yet. Let's give it a little bit more time. But this one here on the right, I get some nice brown on it, nice color. The one in the middle is good also. So give the one on the left a little bit more time. Alright, let's see. It's ready now. Okay. Whoa. Alright, let me put on the camera and try to turn it, because I'm holding the camera with my left hand. Okay, let's try this again. The spatula. Woo! Guys, look how it open up. See? Alright, that's fine. That is fine. I wouldn't until it gets crisp again. Okay, guys, as I was saying before, this fish has the tendency to break. And if you can see this one right here to the left, let me try and turn it now. Okay, if you can see here, it broke off. But it's still together. It is still together. And I can tell that these are ready. If you notice, I turn them down so I can fry the bottom. See? Right. I don't want your fish to be nice and crispy now. Looking pretty, don't it? Yes, they're looking beautiful. I think it's time to take out these two right here. Here it is. It looks dark on the camera now, but it don't really burn. I don't know why it looks so dark on the camera, but it don't burn. Yeah. They are beautiful. Okay guys, so this is the third fish. It opened, but it is still pretty and it is going to be delicious. All right, so now I have a bit of the same oil in the pot. I took out all the oil and then I added back a clean section of it, where you know a little bit of debris was in it from the frying. So now this is nice and clean. Okay, so I add my onion. Let them fry for a while. Also my thyme. So now I want to add my salt. Allow it to simmer for a little while. And to spice it up, I'm putting a bit of the powder seasoning there. Guys, you can tell it's delicious. You can just tell. By the seasoning, you can tell, and it smells awesome inside here. My entire kitchen smells awesome. So I'm just going to add a bit of water to it just to bring down that consistency and to get all that flavor to marinate. And I'll allow it to cook for about 5-10 minutes on low heat. And I'll add more flavor. That's the bell peppers, and you know how awesome bell peppers can be. So I add that, give it some more time. All right, so it is ready and it's time to go in the plate, guys. So this is the finished product: fried crispy Banga fish with a bit of vegetables and that special sauce that I've made. I'm telling you, it is good, guys. You have to try this recipe. And you can have it with what? You can have it with bami, roti, bread, fried dumplings. You can have it with anything you wish, even rice. You know, you can have it for lunch, dinner, even breakfast. I can tell you, it's good for breakfast. Breakfast with 2 slices of plantain, or you know, look at it. It is divine. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Come back for another recipe. I'll see you then. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.